Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I hope you're all having a great day, great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. This is your first episode. I know, you was thinking the charts, right? You thought I was going to dive you straight into the charts. First episode of our serious take profit guide strategy. If you're seeing this video, big up to you. I think you've made a great step in, taking the opportunity to come over here. Because, I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this straight away to YouTube, which means the people on the Patreons, you're going to be the ones that get to see this first. And then obviously, hopefully it can guide you. Something in my throat. Look, when it comes to taking profits, we have to have our mental side. Not to say that you're mental, but you have to mentally be prepared for it. And I don't think many people in this space are prepared. So I want to talk about preparing for this massive profits and abundance and huge amounts of money that you're going to have. And it's really hard. Trust me, it really is hard. So we need to talk about this. And this is why I wanted to come up close and personal like this on the first episode. Try, make it serious, but not too serious. But just make sure that you guys are seriously mentally prepared. Because when it comes to taking profits, there's a lot of things that you have to be prepared for. Are you someone that still wants to buy more crypto? Because, I'm still doing buy alerts, done a few buy alerts. But in my head, I'm mentally preparing now. And I'm starting to think if there's only 2-3 months left of massive upness, maybe I should start thinking about not buying any more crypto for the time being. Because, if it has that massive surge over 3 months and then prices fall down, and then I can look at the chart over a period of time to see if it can continue to go, or if that is it, fine. But if this is the last surge, I need to mentally prepare myself for it. Which means that maybe I shouldn't be buying as much crypto as we've had such a long time to stack our bags. And if you're new, welcome in. And, you still have time, by the way. I'm not saying you don't have time. You still have time to buy cryptocurrencies because within the next 3 to 4 months is when it can surge, when you can make massive gains. But there's people that have been here, it's got to keep it real, that we've been here for the last year or two, just in the last cycle. I've been here since 2015, but people that have been here in the last few years that have had so much time to accumulate and buy as much crypto as we can in order to reap massive rewards. So preparing yourself to make that change, to know when you want to stop buying. That's the first important thing, please, because you could end up buying all through the cycle. And I've seen people do it in the last cycle and the one before, where the market went up, you just kept buying and buying and buying. Market was tumbling down. The top of the cycle was already in, but people didn't even know. But you still kept buying, or they still kept buying and buying, falling even more, buying because they thought it was a dip, right? And then it falls even more. Oh, this is such a big dip, I need to buy it. And to the point where it's just too late. It's flipping the biggest dip of your life. All the money that you're putting in just drained because you didn't know when to stop buying so that you can mentally prepare yourself to take profit. There's buying, then there's selling. So we have to, at some point, shift over to the selling. And as much as we want to make money in these other coins, because there may be massive opportunities, I get it, at some point we're going to have to shift the buys to the sells, right? That's the first thing. Second thing, when to sell. Now, I'm going to be bringing a series of videos, which you're going to see, which can guide you, or, something, what I'm looking at that can show me where the top is, and guide me through the process of selling, right? Because it's a bit harder than what people think. First thing is, you want to try and sell all of your bags, or whatever you're trying to take profits on. Whether you want to take, think of how much you want to take. Are you taking half your money out? Are you taking 60% out, 70% out, 80% out? Me, I'm probably looking to take about 70. Tough, because you don't want to take it all, because in case it keeps going, kind of thing. Between 70 to 80% of my money I might be taking out, leaving 20% in. So for an example, if I make $1 million, I take $800,000 and I leave the $200,000 and I'm leaving it there just to drop completely to zero. And that's how you're going to have to mentally prepare your mind. Because if it's like you want to sell out, but you don't want to sell all of it out too quick, because I've seen this happen with people. I saw recently in the last few months, people saying, well, I bought virtuals, well, I bought Node AI, and I bought what's the other one? Neural, but I sold all my bags. Why? I think learning how to dollar cost average, learning how to set price targets in your mind, mentally prepare for the price to come up and reaching those targets is an important thing. So these are the things that we're going to be talking about in this episode, this series. And I think it's a powerful one. I think I might do a time capsule. I don't know. You let me know. Drop your comments. Yeah, maybe I'll do a vote again. Should it be time capsuled? Meaning that you guys get to see it and then months later people see it, or a month or however long, I don't know. Like the last thing, remember? Or should I just put it straight up so everyone else can see? Because here now you guys don't know. They're not seeing nothing. Mentally prepare the numbers in your head. You want to sell on the way up. You don't want to sell on the way down. And you're probably thinking, well, duh, obviously. But it's hard. It really is hard. So when I say you want to sell on the way up, this surge that we're going to see is the time where we should consider taking profits on these coins that you've capitalized on, where you've made absolute insane gains. You want to sell on the way up. You don't want to be selling on the way down, where the bear market's already begun and prices are coming down. We're seeing a pull up and then it's coming down even more. And then you don't want to sell on the way down. No, because you're not going to maximize your gains. So you have to program your mind. You have to mentally prepare yourself to try and sell on the way up. Now, I'm not telling you to sell now, but what I am saying is, we don't know how long this cycle is going to run. Now, if it runs to end of 2025, great, because we make massive gains, but there's no promise in that. What I do know is that over the next few months, we could see an insane rally, even more than what we've already seen. AIs are on their super cycle, or it's just a massive super trend in AI right now. But we need to learn how to sell on the way up, right? And don't feel like sometimes you can be pissed off with yourself because you sold too soon. Don't feel pissed off with yourself. Don't feel angry and annoyed that you could have made more. Yeah, you could have made more, but you made something. As long as you've left this market with a decent, like when you sell, if you're going to sell, say to yourself, I'm happy with this sell. I've put something in and I've got a lot more than what I put in. I'm happy with it. Yeah, but we dollar cost average out. So, for example, you sell at £1 and then it goes up to £3, and then you sell at £3, and then it goes up to, I don't know, $8, then you sell at $8. You don't just sell the whole lot at $1, right? So these are the sort of things that you're going to see in the videos to come. Sell strategies, showing you price targets. I might drop an Excel sheet that you guys can, play with as well, that you can put your own targets in and stuff, what you want to do, or you can see what I'm doing. Because again, even my numbers might not be correct. No one knows. So having a good understanding of when to sell is important. Selling on the way up. There's a lot of stuff that you got to really think about mentally. I've been in this game, right? So I've sold markets, and I haven't always sold at the absolute top. When I first got in years ago, I was selling on the way down. Why do you think I'm telling you now? Sell on the way up. Because you get more value for your money. You need to have a good day's worth. Take a day out. When you're ready to sell, I'm dead serious. When you're ready to sell, take a day out. Take 24 hours off of work, whatever it is you're doing, and just sit there. Just sit there selling. And you might say, really? A whole day? Yes. Because if you're anyone like me, you've got a bunch of AI coins, bunch of gaming coins, bunch of layer ones, D pins, RWAs, whatever you got a bunch of coins, which, by the way, they're all going to be flying at different times. So you need to take that time to sell them, because it's like going onto Uniswap, getting that coin, selling it. And if you've got multiple different wallets, connecting your wallets up, finding the right pairs where you're not going to get impact fees. Is Uniswap giving me a better price than what it is on Gate.io? Sorry, I'm burping. Is Uniswap giving me a better price than Gate.io or than MEXC? Because if not, I'm going to have to send it to MEXC to sell it. Am I fully verified on these accounts? You know, you make sure you're verified on a bunch of different exchanges. Because I tell you what, exchanges get clogged up. I saw it in the cycles where people can't do nothing. You just sit there, you can't do nothing. And if you're not verified, you're in a position where you're waiting weeks and weeks just to get verified. Now's the time to do that. If you haven't done it, get verified on MEXC, KuCoin, Gate.io. I'm trying to think of some of them, you know, obviously Binance and stuff, but the places where you can, there's liquid, there's money for you to sell your coins. And prepare the amount, because if you have 15 coin portfolio, okay, might not take you too long. But I have just 15 coins in AI alone. You're going to see the episode coming. Satoshi's, you saw it. Big up to you, right? You saw the thing that I was sharing you on my AI stuff, right? Because I'm just trying to show people just the AI portfolio alone. But you need to mentally prepare yourself for that. You got to take time out. Because when I took money back in March, especially if you're taking millions, if you're taking a couple of grand, 10 grand, 50 grand, that's easy. But when you're talking about taking millions, that's hard. You've got to sit there and think about how much of the coin are you selling, where are you selling it, what exchange rates, is it going to give you the best outcome selling it on this exchange or over here? There's a lot to take in. Then you've got to find your ledger, or if you've got a ledger or your MetaMask, how many different places have you stored it? Have you been writing down where you've left your coins? Because when I use Delta, I put in what I purchased, and then if I've stored it on a ledger, I tell myself in the notes, I've put it on this ledger for when I need to sell it. So when I come to sell, I look at the coin, boom, look at the notes, I see it's on my ledger, I see it's on this ledger, sell it, done. These are the things you have to be ready for. And this is what people don't think about when it comes to buying and selling. This is a serious flip and take profit guide. You need to know these basics before we can dive into the charts. And I'd be a fool to just show you the charts and not really talk to you and mentally prepare you for this stuff. Selling is hard. It's great when you've got the money, but selling it is hard. Because you're going to hear from everyone that is going higher. You're going to hear from everyone that, if you watch my channel, cryptogains is stupid, man. He's telling people to buy now. This guy's a fool, he doesn't know what he's doing. No, I've already seen it in the thing. It's like, we're going on to August, September, October. They don't know that. Oh yeah, well the bull market's going on till October. What if it ends in flipping March or April? All these people that are waiting until October, I'm dumping on you. You're gone. You've lost your money because you were too naive and didn't want to pay attention to what people are saying. Please, mentally prepare yourself for this, because some people don't. Some people don't mentally prepare themselves for taking actual profits. I believe a lot of you are going to come out seriously happy. And again, shout out to you guys for being here. I really appreciate you being here. It's obviously it's a big thing to join someone's Patreon. I think it is, especially with someone that's like in the crypto game, because I haven't been able to give financial advice, believe it or not. But to you in your head, you're probably thinking, well, but it's helped me financially, which is great. With all the hard work that I've been looking into, studying this market, researching the crypto space, just years of experience from being here since 2015, just doing my knowledge on what's going on in the real world has led us to this moment now. So we're in good profits, and yeah, it's nice. But the selling, it really is tough. And you're not going to want to sell as well. I remember, trust me, you're going to feel like you're going to be missing out on gains, but you have to remember, you are making something and you're leaving with something. Don't marry your coins. Yeah. And another thing is, you have to not listen to what the herd is saying. It's going to happen. People are going to tell you it's going to be going higher, and you're going to have to try not to listen. You're going to have to have a mental focus of, yeah, I know you're saying that, but I really want to know, don't get excited too much. You will see a million, but don't get excited too much. Stay cool, stay calm, million, nice, because it's not realized, it's unrealized. You've unrealized it. Until you sell it out, you've not realized the profit. So stay cool, stay calm, it's good. Big up to you, it's a big movement. That's a big, big thing to achieve that goal. Trust me, it is. I remember when I made my first million. But we have to stay, your mind has to stay focused, man. because as quick as it rises is as quick as it can fall, and then boom, done, gone. So I wanted to prepare you for that side of things. Hopefully this helps you in some shape or form. There's probably lots more I can talk about. Let me think. So I spoke about, selling on the way up, which is important. Thinking about the amount of coins that you have and taking the time out to really try and sell those coins. Thinking about the proportion of the coins that you're going to sell. All of this stuff. Trying to avoid what the rest of the world is saying when the market is hot. Tell you what else you need to think about is look out for the signs. Like I said to you before, when you start hearing that your mum or your friend or your mum's sister, or that's your auntie, innit? Auntie, when you hear that someone in bingo is asking you to buy crypto, or someone that you never ever thought would, your grandma would ask to buy some crypto, unfortunately, that might be the sign that we are at the top. Now, you might get people now asking you, but I'm on about that one person that you never ever thought would come and ask you. When that person comes, you have to say to yourself, right, this might be it. This is it, because now there is euphoria where everybody just wants some. They don't care what it is, they just want some. And at that point, it's like they're going to be chasing the last little percentages because the market's already shut up massively. If you was here in 2021, right? Market shut up massively. And then people are still trying to buy at the top. So, yeah, I'm going to bring some chart analysis to show you, guide you. There's a few things I've got in my mind. I'm going to show you some Glassnode, things to look at in Glassnode. I will be trying to update you guys regularly with the Glassnode images so you can see what it's looking like. Look, I'm looking at my laptop. So loads of different things that I can bring to the table from my end, hopefully, and guide you. Now, you have to remember, when it comes to charts, we can't just go off of one chart, because right now we're all looking at Bitcoin. Everybody's looking at Bitcoin. And yeah, for the most part, Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go up. Bitcoin goes down, yeah, altcoins go down. But through retracements of Bitcoin, when Bitcoin retraces, that's when you can see altcoins surge, right? So we can't just use Bitcoin charts. It's great, but every coin has its own individual chart and price action. So these altcoins, we're going to have to start diving into them. You're going to have to learn. If you don't know, you're going to have to take this time to look at these. I'm going to be bringing the videos. Learn how to use technical analysis. Learn how to grab up these indicators. Like, everybody now watches my channel, you should all know how to use the RSI and the stochastic RSI on all time frames, on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame. You should know that now. And if you don't, you're going to know, because we need to look at when are these coins going to be overbought on at least the monthly time frame if we can see it. If we can't see it, then we look at the week. When I say when we can see it, sometimes the charts don't have enough data to be able to show us what it looks like on the monthly time frame, but we need to see it. So I'm, preparing every coin that we have before we sell it. This is the mindset, right? Before you sell it, look at the indicators, look at the chart. Is it extended in the overbought section on the monthly time frame? Yes, it is. And this could be a good time to sell because it's at this level. Let me go over, take some profits. How much am I going to sell? Well, I want to make some money. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to sell it all. Let me sell a proportion of my bag. Remember, I told you I'm looking to take 80%, and then the rest is there just in case it pumps even more. Then cool. And then another thing, once you've finally taken profits, what are you doing with it? You have $1 million sitting, or 2 million sitting in your wallet. What are you doing with it? Something to think about. Because yes, you can leave it. Are you putting it all in Tether? I wouldn't put it all in Tether. It's things you got to think about. Because I'm not saying Tether's going to depeg. And I really flipping pray to God it don't, because that's mad. If it does that, I kiss the whole flipping crypto goodbye. Everything. Just kiss everything goodbye. Maybe that could be the most devastating drop we see. I don't know. I'm not saying it. I don't want it to. But maybe it's smart to not put all your eggs in one basket and just put it all in Tether. There's a bunch of stable coins. We're seeing new stable coins. XRP is dropping a new stable coin. I don't know if it's algorithmic. If it is, I'm not sure on it. Because algorithmic stable coins can be a hit and miss. Maybe it could be wise. And this ain't financial advice. So maybe when you do take profits, put some of it in Ethereum or Bitcoin, knowing full well it's going to fall down. But if something happens to Tether or USDC again, remember USDC? when it dropped to like 60, 40 cents. Man, that got me shook. Got everyone shook. Trust me, that happened, guys. That's when flipping FTX collapsed, Celsius. Or I just see USDC at 46 cents. I was like, what's that? Looking at my millions, it's like 50 cents. My millions turned to 50 cents. It was a real thing, though. That was quite a serious flipping thing. Made people shook, man. It's not a bad idea once you've taken the profits to divide it into different places, maybe USDC and USDT to begin with, so that you can say that you've got that safe. And then, once you have taken the profits, how are you storing it? These are the things you need to think about. Think about, how are you storing your wealth? Are you putting it all on one ledger? Do you even have a ledger? Are you someone that's just putting it on your MetaMask? Please don't tell me that. If you ain't got a ledger, get one now. If you're watching this, get a flipping ledger now. 2 of them, 3 of them. Make all this money. You can afford 3 ledgers. Please, get 3 ledgers. So when you do take the profits, where even if it is $1 million, 300,000 on 3 different ledgers. Something so simple helps you mitigate the risk of losing it all. Because when you try to sell, you're going to start connecting your ledgers to all kind of things. And in panic, you're going to rush to do this and rush to do that. And you just need to be calm, focused, and prepared. And if you do start storing wealth, make sure you're storing it correctly, please. Do not post your stuff online. Do not put your seed phrases online if you're new. Do not put it. Don't take pictures of that stuff. Unless you got a bad boy strategy where you know how to do something like that where you are fully protected. That's another story. I'll talk about that another day. But yeah, just be prepared. That's what this is about, being prepared. 21 minutes. This is the first episode. I'm going to leave it here. If it's helpful, drop the like, give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. This might go on YouTube, not now, but maybe as a time capsule, which is what I'm saying, give me a subscribe and everything else. And if if you're watching this on YouTube, become a Patreon, link is in the info section. This is what I do. I'm preparing people, man. Because whilst everybody else is getting excited, I'm preparing. And you need to be prepared mentally, yeah? See you in the next video. Cheers. Never be defeated.